I'm having some fun tonight. Okay, well, thank you. I hope I can catch you guys, and I hope I get a chance. Yay, at least 4 of you are here. I am so sorry. Sometimes Wi-Fi, when the whole neighborhood is on, is a little crazy here. So I just like to show that nobody's perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to do this job. Okay, so for the next many minutes here, I'm going to be showing a real wide variety of books and especially new titles. But I'm going to start off with 2 that I absolutely love. So for those of you that have kids in school or elementary age kids, this box of awesome is an incredible opportunity to love on those kiddos or as a teacher gift. It's just an incredible box. Who doesn't just love a box of awesome? It's a great little trinket box for kiddos, but this is one of the customer specials. Let me show you. There are bookmarks in here. Oh my gosh. There are all kinds of notes. Look how many. I mean, like crazy variety of notes. I love that. A little awards and things, all kinds of stickers. Let me show you this, all kinds of stickers. So it is just a true box of awesome. And I would love for one of you guys or many of you guys to get that as one of the customer specials. It is super, super cool. And a great customer special that is literally 60% off. The next one that I absolutely love that is 60% off as well are these I just dumped a whole bunch of books, are these key skills sets. It is 4 wipe clean books that you can do math and grammar and spelling and all different things. And one of these you can get literally under $20 for 4 books with the customer special. So don't miss out on the customer specials. You simply spend $40 and then it unlocks the different things, the box of awesome, the transfer girly girl book, so that you can get those at a huge, huge discount. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go through a bunch of different ones. And sorry, this technical difficulty has made me all hot and sweaty, so I got to take this off. Okay, I'm going to be going through all different books. We have, as I said, a huge variety. I'm going to start off with one of my new favorites, which is the Family Heroes series. So many kids right now are dealing with, as well as adults, dealing with health and germs. And we just want to assure them that we are keeping them healthy and that there are people in their world keeping them healthy. So I love this series of family heroes. There's also Keeping Us Going. That's like police and trash and pilots and all different kinds of things. So absolutely love this series. The next thing I want to show you, which I'm in love with, is our magic painting books. They are pre-inked books. And this one is just adorable because he is on every page. And this is just a way to help kids relax. It comes with a paintbrush and they can just dip it in water. And then it ends up being a beautiful artwork piece that they can perforated pull out, or you can leave it in. And there's a little flap in the back that you can put behind each page and paint and let it dry. So I love anything that says magic painting is just magical. And this one, the Unworry one, I think is just so fun. Okay, some new things that we have that you may not have seen, and I absolutely love these. These just came out. Matter of fact, a lot of what I'm showing you tonight just came out 2 weeks ago. So we have the Jigsaw Puzzle. It's a full-size book and puzzle pieces. This is the actual size. They're huge, and then that's the actual puzzle. And then this book goes through, and kids absolutely love it. They are super thick, reusable over and over, not like a dollar store puzzle, but the human body is one of our newer ones that we just got. And I'm going to show you, this is the one of the winter ones, Winter Wonderland. And this one is for younger. So the first one I showed you was 100 pieces. This is for younger, but I want you to see, I mean, this is a full-size board book in there. And then in this particular one, there are 3 puzzles, and I want you to see how thick these puzzle pieces are. They are not bendable. They are full, heavy-duty puzzle pieces. And the thing I like is each puzzle has a different color so that you can also work on sorting. But they are adorable, just fun little winter themes, which is just kind of magical, and all the snow and bright colors and holidays. So I love that. And again, it comes with the book. Great prices for these. We have everything everything up there. You can see the zoo, we have dinosaur, we have periodic table, we have atlas, we have Cinderella, Noah's Ark, etc., etc. I think they're fabulous, fabulous to have around for Thanksgiving, because it gets kind of boring when the littles football comes on, and what do? You either need to have some magic painting. One of my favorite things, ooh, do I have it right here? I bet I don't, is my magic painting Christmas cards. It is a wonderful thing to do on Thanksgiving Day. They can paint and have fun, and at the end of the day, they can give those cards to teachers, put them in the mail to friends or neighbors. So magic painting is a great, great option. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, also a little bit of germs. What are germs? I love that series. It's great. And then as we get a little bit older, and again, I'm really all over the place, I know, but you guys have thrown me a bunch of ages. So I love this series. This is called the Usborne Storybook Series, and it is a compilation based on age level reading. And all of these have QR codes that you just use a phone, and it will automatically start reading the story. So if you're trying to entertain one and teach another, the one that needs to be entertained can be reading along with the story. Also, at the end of every single book, there are fun activities and fun questions just to confirm their confirmation. This particular one, this is the developing reader. So this is Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, Robin Hood, Little Mermaid, Wind in the Willows, and so forth and so on. And they're wonderful, wonderful sets, and a great, great beginning reading kind of, way to go. Okay, I'm going to jump up into some older things now for a little bit. One of the newest series that I love are these Extraordinary Lives series. This one happens to be Anne Frank, but there's Neil Armstrong, Katherine Johnson, Rosa Parks, there's Mahatma Gandhi, there's Stephen King, all different ones. These are going to be more your second, third grade, but they are graphic novels as well. We've got tons and tons of chapter books. I love this Billy and the Mini Monsters for a fun nighttime read that's easy and really bright, and kids are very drawn to this graphic style. Then for not beginning readers, but for emerging readers, we've got Billy B and Hey Jack, and those are great double-spaced, wonderful chapter book series for elementary kids. And two new ones that we just came out with. We've always had the Sticker Dolly dressing book, but this specifically is now a chapter book. We've taken the Sticker Dolly dressing. This one is Unicorn Rescue, and we have put stickers in there, and then we've got all kinds of fun stories, and again, double spaced for helping those with dyslexia, as well as just confident reading, making sure that they're not overwhelmed by too much text on a page. Other things that we've got is Olivia's Secret Scribbles. I dumped literally a whole bunch on the floor. We have Mapmaker Chronicles. We have Impossible Quest, all kinds of different ones. We also have graphic novels that we have The Hounds of Baskerville, Robin Hood, Wizard of Oz, and these are true graphic novels. If you've got a reluctant reader, these are amazing to get them reading and just enjoying. Like, I can read an encyclopedia at night, but I don't want to. I want to read a fast read. That's the equivalent of this for sure. Okay, over my shoulder here, I want to talk a little bit about two different sets. So the first one down here really low, if you've got 14, 15, 16-year-olds, we have full illustrated classics. If you've been illustrated when you go to search for the shopping, we have Jane Austen, we've got, Little Women, we have Wizard of Oz, we have all kinds, Shakespeare, all kinds of different full illustrated. These right here, the very first reading or my very first reading library, have books in them that the adult reads on the left and the child starts slowly reading on the right. They are systematic. They teach a child to read in easy, bite bite-sized pieces. And then at the end of every single book in those libraries, there are fun comprehension games and puzzles just to confirm how they're doing with those blends and sounds. Yeah, great chapter books. Yay, Jennifer, thank you. Okay, then as I keep coming up, the 1001 Things in Fairyland. We also have up here in the sea, we have pirates. We have all kinds of, my favorite is 1001 Things to Spot, because it has 4 books in it. It's a combined volume. So it has history in cities, on the farm, and under the sea, which is really nice. For those of you, I absolutely love Bear Grylls. We have whole chapter book series by Bear Grylls, but we also have Expedition. It's one of the customer specials. You want that one if you've got boys or girls that are older and outdoorsy, which many of you have. This one happens to be survival camp, but we have all different kinds of Bear Grylls. So if you've got that real outdoorsy, or you've got a Bear Grylls fan, by the way, there's a great TV series for kids by Bear Grylls. So make sure you search that. But those are the awesome opportunities. A couple of you mentioned something about either a child that was sick or going to the hospital or having surgery. Up here are Cuddle Bear. We have Cuddle Bear sets that are the book and Cuddle Bear, and we donate 1% to pediatric cancer research. And I just had to put a plug in for that for sure. So there's my little display there. So back to what I've got here. Several different things. We have had this book for a little bit, but it may be new to some of you. Forgotten Fairy Tales of the Brave and Brilliant Girls. And they're just wonderful stories. We're stepping up a little bit more in the reading level, but there are all kinds of stories in here. I was trying to see exact number. I don't know, but great. And now we've come up with the next one, which is Around the World. So there's stories from around the world that are really unique and culturally appropriate. So I absolutely love that series, which is really neat. Here's the Map Maker Chronicles. So for those of you that have older kids, I love this series, Map Maker Chronicles, but I also love Impossible Quest. It's just great mixture of sci-fi, kind of a mixture of Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter on some of them. This is more Lord of the Rings-ish. Love these. And then I also love Conspiracy 365. For those of you that have 15, 16, 17-year-olds, they will not be able to put down this series, Conspiracy 365. It's like Jack Bauer. Do y'all remember 24, that show? It's like Jack Bauer for kids. There's action, there's adventure, things are blowing up. He's trying to, get away from this mob. I mean, really good, really good. The other ones for those older kids are 48 Hours. There's 2 books in that series. Or The Debt, D-E-B-T, The Debt is a great series for those older kids. Older kids also, I just don't have it right here. We have Incredible. And if you don't have an encyclopedia in your home, you need one. A lot of people think, oh, kids aren't in books anymore. They are. And the encyclopedias are incredible. We have a children's encyclopedia that is just phenomenal. Every page has 5 morally safe websites so that they don't have to go Google anything. They can just go straight to that link and there'll be 5 sites. For example, my daughter used to go and watch the feeding of dolphins at the London Aquarium every morning because it was their nighttime feed and she was getting up in the morning. Well, now she lives in Australia and surfs with dolphins all the time. But we also have a geography encyclopedia, history, and science encyclopedia that are phenomenal, as well as let's see, some other things. I had them here. We have coding. This is our series called 100 Things to Know About. This is numbers, computing, and coding. There's 100 things to know about climate. There's 100 things to know about politics, about business, about money, about entrepreneurship. So please, when you go search on the website, click on age appropriate, because again, we have a really wide range of kiddos here. And so I just want to make sure that we're showing a bunch of that. So I know there is a cute little 5-year-old represented in this crew, and I love this new series. So it is also, or used to be with a CD, but now you just turn on the back and it is just precious. And there you just press the button and so this is from the Dance of the Swans. You can tell I'm not a dancer. Anyway, hold on. And every page has actual steps from the ballets, from all the different ballets. So we have a lot of these different ones that have the sound, and there's just a switch on the back, which is super fun. Okay, the other series that is new that I absolutely love is That's a Job. And so this is That's a Job, but this is all about animals. So if a child loves animals, you can start introducing fun jobs to them. So let me explain what that is, and then we'll start wrapping up here. So this is like pet vet, dog groomer, guide dog trainer, marine biologist, zoo vet, pet photographer, I love that one, animal actor agent, wildlife filmmaker, zookeeper, mounted police, etc., kennel attendant. So it's all different jobs if they like animals. Well, the newest one is I like the outdoors, and this is a really cool one, actually. So this is if you like to be outdoors. Listen to some of these. Civil engineer, sailing instructor, land surveyor, line worker. I had two parties last week, had line worker husbands, construction site manager, campsite manager, wildlife fighter, landscape gardener, forester, etc. So this series is great. There's also I like sports. So if you've got a sports fanatic, that's a great, great series. Okay. Oh, guess what I found? I found the cards that I would love everybody to buy for their kiddos for Thanksgiving Day. So this has 10 cards, 5 of each, and they can sit and paint while you're watching football or napping after you eat on Thanksgiving Day. And then they've got at the end of the day these amazing cards they can share. So I love that as a gift for sure. Okay, let me see. I've got some comments here. I just want to see. No, right on time. Okay, perfect. Okay, other things that I absolutely love we've got some picture books that I just think are absolutely precious. Let me grab these. So some of my favorite ones, there's some new ones, and this is one of the newest ones. The Tale of the Valiant Ninja Frog. It's just fun. The illustrations are just priceless. Adorable, kind of a classic old school feel to it, but kids absolutely have loved this one. The next one is a great one called Fair Shares. It talks about how each one has something, and it's not fair that the other one doesn't have it. They're like, it's not fair. I don't have that. And what they realize that if they share, it becomes fair. And so it's great to teach sharing, caring, and being a good friend. So I do love that one. Another classic, but retold, is another book about bears, and it's just adorable, silly, fun picture book about bears. Wow. Okay. For those of you that love sports, many of you had kids that love sports. I'm so stinking excited about this because look who's on the back. I'm a Braves fan. I'm in Georgia. It's Freddie Freeman. I was about to say Chipper Jones. It's Freddie Freeman. And what's really, really fun is there is all kinds of facts, all kinds of numbers. There he is, and all kinds of information. We also have this for football, $4.99, y'all. You can't beat that for a book. It gets kids reading and great sports. We also have hockey, if anybody's into hockey, and baseball, and some pro football. So that's kind of fun. Love that. Okay. Another absolute adorable storybook is Yoga Animals. We also have a book called Breathe. If you're into yoga and you want to pass that passion on to your kiddos, this is absolutely adorable. It's a story. And it's a story about Bear doing yoga, but then it also has the actual positions and step-by-step instructions on what to do. So it's something I need to pull out and try. Super, super cute and cool. So that's a new one. The other one to go with it is Breathe. That's a real pretty book about, being calm and breathing. Anyway, okay. So here's what I'm excited about. Every single person has fallen in love with this Santa post. I don't know if you've seen Beast Feast. That is, I think I have it right here. Let's see. Yes. This is one of my absolute favorite books because this is the beast and there's his feast. And the whole way Feast is going, I'm not your dinner. I'm not Feast. It is just adorable. And they end up being friends at the end. Super silly, super fun. Well, this author is incredible. And she's come out with a new hit, Santa Post. So this little girl sends something at the very last minute. And Santa's already got his fire going Christmas Eve, but he pulls the letter out. It comes down the chimney. He pulls it out, gets it just in time. And she's asking for all these things. I want. But what I really want is right there. And he doesn't know what it is. So he writes letters and gets the opinion from the reindeer, from the elves. And it just ends up being a magical Christmas. So that's super, super cute. Every single person that allows me to host for them next week gets a copy of this. So I'm really excited about that. And I am really, really trying to do as much as I can because we are shipping same day. We are getting books out immediately, and it's not taking weeks and weeks to get things. So you will have everything that you order immediately. And my goal is to have all your Christmas shopping done for the littles in your life well before you even are stressing about Thanksgiving. I'd love to have them all in for you so that you're not worried about Amazon shipping and you're not worried about stuff being out of stock. Let me help you with all those littles, whether it's puzzles, search books, and then finally it comes to one of my favorites, which is the busy bug or the busy train, the busy car, the busy helicopter. They're actually books that have little vehicles that you just pull backwards and then they go through the whole story on the page. So my favorite is the busy helicopter because it does rescues all over. And then there's also busy train. There's also wind up train, and that you wind up the train and it goes through a whole page and then there's a whole story. And then you turn it and there's a whole nother page it goes through. So wind up or busy things are amazing gifts that kids absolutely love. So I hope you've gotten a chance to see a whole bunch that you like. What I'm going to be doing again is following up with everybody with the envelope. So hopefully you texted me your name, your number, and the envelope. And what I'm going to show from this point forward is a little bit of information about being a book boss with me. I would love for y'all to consider doing this on the side. We have had so many parties. One of the reasons why I've got so many opportunities is I have so many people asking me for parties. I've ended up doing way more than I've ever done. And I'm looking for people that want to party and want to help parents and families get books because they are flying off the shelf. We have literally, our sales have been up over 200% every single month since COVID started because everybody's at home trying to entertain, boredom buster, keep them, going, get help with our dictionaries, our thesauruses, and so many different things, help them learn to read. And we need help. So the next few posts that you're going to see are about joining Usborne Books and More as whether it's a hobby, a business, or a career. I've been doing this 18 years. And I absolutely love it. It's been an amazing, amazing journey. And sometimes I've worked a little and sometimes I've worked a lot. And right now, people need our books and we desperately need more consultants. And I would love for you to consider it. It's only $25 for a small kit or $99 for a large one. But whether you shop a little tonight and then let me host for you, or you consider joining and being a part of our amazing team, I would love to have that conversation with you. We've got just an amazing team that lives across the country and is having a great time sharing books. So thanks for listening. I hope I was helpful. I will be reaching out to each of you individually. And as you go through, or once I'm finished here and a couple more posts, I'm going to unlock the party and you can go back to the very beginning and watch a couple different videos. And in each of those videos, you can actually star things. Find the shopping cart that says in this post, and you can actually star things and it'll make a wish list for you that you can email yourself, but I will also circle back around and offer help and suggestions. So thanks again for listening. And I hope you have a great time looking at these books, or you can look through the flippable catalog that I've sent everybody as well, and I'll post in the group chat. So thanks again, guys, and I look forward to helping you find the perfect book for the kiddos in your life. And Jennifer, thank you for hosting again. She got so many books the last time. It was so exciting. But I'm really, really excited to be able to get her some of the things that were out of stock when she had her party at the beginning of the year. So thanks again. I look forward to hopefully hosting and having some fun with y'all.